Hey yo, what the fuck is it do? Say it and so you will not go. Turn the lights off. Chris, send me some Canadian chicken. That's not the lyrics to the song. I don't know what I'm talking about. What's up? How are we doing? I need you all to like tell G-Law that I do not get loud. Because that's not true. I don't get loud. I'm not a loud streamer, okay? We can be quiet. Which is probably not going to happen tonight. But we are finally back on some what? Finally back on some Final Fantasy XIV. Get loud? Yeah, not me, right? I would never. We left off doing some quests. I guess we're going to turn this off first and see if we can clear some of our stuff. Too many na-na-nas. How do I... Guys, I've been playing so much Elden Ring, I forgot how to do stuff. So like, forgive me if I just push random combinations of buttons. Right, we have the lamps, give them the lamps. Not enough Nas, actually. I mean, I guess you're technically right, you know, the best kind of right. So, okay, right. A porksy? Oh, they're like little golems. Make the body using clam water, imbue it with magic from the lamp. Voila. A porksy is born. Okay, so this was less serious than they let on. He doesn't feel good all of a sudden. First now then, I'm going to tweet to you on behalf of all the Amara and Wolligdorf. I bid you welcome to the flock. Oh, is he gonna stay? He is gonna stay.
What'd that mouth do?
That mouth. That's what that mouth do. Okay, so it's less serious than he let on initially. That scared me. I just realized also this is Type 0 background. We're not playing Type 0 right now. As much as I'd want to be, we are playing 14. And I say that because like I want to play Type 0, but I only want to play Type 0 to finish it so I can play Yakuza Kiwami 2. I'm horribly addicted. 40 Nas before the second verse. Did you go count? Damn, dude. Aw. However, we live far longer than they do, and thus it is our lot to experience the sorrow of parting. Gosh, man. See, this is like what it's got sucked to be like an elf, or it's like a species that lives a really long time, to like the ones that actually get attached to the people they are around, like the ones that aren't all like, oh, you know, it's inevitable, I don't get attached, but like the ones that do get attached, right? So imagine like a D&D adventurer elf who like eventually has to watch their friends pass away, and maybe they go on adventure again, and maybe they never do, and it's just kind of sad. Just came to the realization that Bluey's... Wasn't that kind of obvious though? I mean, you're right, Chris. Oh. I used this song in one of my home D&D games. Right after like a whole city got destroyed by this evil empire. And I was describing all like the dead and the sad people, and this song was playing in the background. It's pretty sad. Could have hit him with the 10 gots back to back there. You freaking could have. You know, I keep thinking about getting rid of Tangia, but like... Or no, that's actually saved as a blurb now, right? Isn't it? It is. I've been thinking about getting rid of Tangia, guys. It doesn't really get used, and it's kind of cluttering. I need to like clean up my panels, you know? But the blurp does get you, so I do want to keep blurp. I don't think we'll get rid of that. Right after this will be like, not enough inventory. And then we have to replay this entire scene. Sometimes.
Fuck you, Ventus.
Now 0 inventory slots are remaining. Jesus, I need to like... Let's just eat the takoyaki and this bread. Oh, I guess it didn't count because we already... It's fine. Okay, so that's that. I don't want to do that. I want to get rid of these quests. The rig to Yulmore. Let's do this. Please and thank you. Why wouldn't it let me scroll the map? That was weird. Oh, there we go. We're not attuned to Yulmore? Oh, snap. Maybe I wonder if I can do this right now. She is a silly goose. Sealdra! I wonder if can we go in here right now? I thought we were like in trouble. Yo, the song! Oh yeah, have you been playing it that long? Does it hit hard? Is that what's going on, Ventus? Where am I going? This isn't Yulmore. You dummy. Walk of shame. Guys, why were you just letting me go wherever I wanted to? Ah, okay. How is the XP, by the way? Like as you really get into it, is it like, does it feel like it's taking forever, or? I have to keep telling myself this is faster. It doesn't feel like it. Okay. We did it. Why does it say like... It was basically saying that like... Wait, hold on. Why wouldn't it let me Oh, we still can't attune to it. Oh, that's right. There's like this rule about being able to attune to the plaza. Or no, we can now, right? Did we not do it? I am confusion. Buttress. Yeah, the past couple days I've been playing way too much Elden Ring. Making a lot of progress, but just like generally playing way too much of it. And today I managed to not play any Elden Ring and instead worked on some stuff in Blender instead. So really productive today, I think. I think we go to the top. I don't remember where I'm going. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can't attune to the Aetheryte yet. More thunder. A beehive? Ooh. Lurik, how you doing? Allow me to introduce you to my father and mother. Oh, hello. Father, this is my traveling companion, a dear friend, Zella. They do not give a fuck, it looks like. He and I have resolved to hunt a particularly deadly sin eater. Indeed, I cannot overstate how terribly dangerous this eater is, that to pursue it is to court death itself. However, when we at last triumph over the fiend, all of Norvrant shall sing our praises. Won't that be wonderful, Father? Lurik, I feel like this guy's a douchebag. Okay, yeah, he doesn't really care. So long as you do not sully our good name, you're free to hunt whatever quarry you desire. I can do without all the petty details. Now then, how much do you require this time? Out with it. Oh, never mind. Just give the boy my coin purse, would you? I'm sure it will suffice for his trivial pursuits. Oh boy. Play here, is it not? Another handout? Don't play coy. You've never been any good at it. Ooh. You know, I don't honestly know why I came here. Keep your coin, Father. We're leaving, Zella, right now. Yeah, dude, don't be a... Dude's a jerk. Disinterested patriarch. Yeah, he was upset because his dad's a piece of shit. Is he back at the Crystarium already? Yo! Alright, let's go. Really? Forgot there's a teleport history? That's useful. Okay. He's gonna be just over here. Wait. I'm going the wrong way. I mean, I guess I could progress story now, but I wanted to clear a couple of these side quests, you know? Where is he at? Probably should have. Up? It is up. Shall we go up? I think they're all on the bottom floor. How do we... I actually do not remember how to get around here. I think it's, maybe it's back in the plaza actually. So I see the, yeah, you gotta go up here. Right? Or less than I'd like. Oh, good God. Why? Why would you do this? Wait, is he not up here? Oh, fuck's sakes. Oh no. Broke my fucking ankles. Because it's there? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I would forego wine on the occasion. Father's lackluster reception has put me in rather dour spirits. As you have gathered from our exchange, I am a free citizen of Yulmore, owing to my parents' considerable wealth. I have enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing. Privileged and unbearably boring, which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I'm no fool, though. I'm well aware that my fortunate
Know your fucking place, trash!
I'm trying to read, Ventus! I'm well aware of my fortunate circumstances, which is why I elected to conceal them from the people of the Crystarium. People are wont to jump to uncharitable conclusions. I feel as though you and I have established a rapport, though, and so I thought it best to bring you into my confidence. I pray you refrain from telling others. It doesn't matter to me. Now then, since Lanebeard has decided to turn this into a race, we have no choice but to oblige him and slay Andrea before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands. Alas, in a fit of frustration, I refused Father's coin. Without additional resources, we have no choice but to conduct a search by ourselves. Moreover, I'm rather embarrassed to admit that I can pay you only a token sum at this time, but I trust that that will not deter you from joining me anon. No, I'm good. I was never in this for the gil. Really? I mean, of course you were. Perish the thought. 76. Okay, next quest at 76. You know, I really like these, and I've already unfortunately read that these don't continue in other expansions, or at least I don't think they do, which is kind of sad because I like this whole like really important narrative that's, you know, specific to your class, or like is separated by class, so it gives you a reason to like go and do the other jobs, so that way you can meet these other NPCs and level them up, and you know, unless you're like paying to level up, like with the level bump thing. I don't know, it's kind of cool, actually. I really like it. Okay, I think I'm gonna do these two. Why would you do this to me? Something stuck in my throat, guys. Okay. And then as far as main quests tonight, I do want to do some speedrun stuff. So I think we're going to go until, what is it, 7:44? 9 on 14? Maybe a little longer than that, depending on where we're at in the quest. Because I don't want to be up too late, but I would like to do some boogeyman practice. So by speedrun, I mean a quick playthrough, just try to start familiarizing myself with the game again, so we can focus on getting good end, because it's the only record we don't have. Oh, he's not even down here. I'm not paying attention to the actual map. Yeah, up on this little hill. Euless? This is almost pleasant, isn't it? Aside from the aggressive wildlife, of course. What are we doing here, right? Tell you about Siluke's wife. She was killed in an eater incident, although I imagine you already suspected as much. Oh goodness. They made us such a sweet couple. Every day they'd walk up this cave hand in hand, and she would gaze over the flowers with this warm, contented smile. Psylocke himself has some training as a warrior. He would guard her as if she were a princess, and he her gallant knight. I'm sorry, it's just... Wounds of the heart are slow to mend. It's true. That they are, and simply having someone there to share the grief can be enough to carry us through another day. Been but a year, and we are still all suffering. Some seek to bury the misery beneath cheery faces, and others are trapped in the memories of the past. Psylocke, I fear, is one of the latter. It's pretty good. I didn't ask everybody. How is your Friday? A pretty solid day at work. Ready for the weekend. But if a bouquet of flowers is what it takes to help them through this sadness, then I would pick every bloom from this cape. Will you give me a hand? Yeah, I can do that. Did this in Rebirth. Let's do it again. Get it? That little gap closer is kind of cool. That change is so interesting. It's so different. That bird. Ah! Where am I going? Okay. This song is so good. Boring Friday? Yeah. Yeah, that's 100% true. Sometimes boring isn't bad, but it's boring. I've recently taken a position of support at my job, so I'm taking far less calls, and we're already dead anyways, so even when I'm taking calls, I'm not taking calls. But I do like chat support now to help our other employees like figure stuff out while they're doing their calls. And it's been nice, but like it's been so dead that they aren't even asking questions. This past week has been really, really slow, which is weird because the school year has started. But I guess we're just... I know we had like a bunch of new hires come in, so they might be like higher priority right now and taking all the phone calls. So here's some flowers. Thank you. Psylocke will be pleased. As before they get crushed in some scuffle. Yep, let's go. Where is it? It was TP? Dude. Like, how bad? Was it pretty bad? It was bad? That's funny. What time was it? Like in the morning it was? I have to be in the mood to do it. This is true. Psylocke, Zaylon have returned with a bouquet for your wife. Now perhaps she will come. She will come back to... Oh, dude. Oh my goodness. Sir. Did you hear them? Senior's house got nuked. Bruh. That's terrible and also kind of funny. Please forgive me. I've asked such cool things of you. I must apologize to you as well, Zella. I mean, like, I get it, dude. You're grieving. My beloved wife, my dear neighbors, so many gone. After it happened, despair became my only company. Could not even save my closest friend when his torment was plain for all to see. I could never forgive myself. So I embraced this delusion, thinking that maybe if I tried hard enough, if they truly believed they were still alive, that the events of that day would fade away like the nightmare it was. But I succeeded only in hurting those around me. Oh man, I understand why you did what you did, sir. Truly, I do. Such a sweet child. I will place the flowers you brought on her grave. She would have loved them. As for me assuming the role of mayor, I'm sorry, but I cannot give you a decision just yet. I mean, I got you. In fact, I might need a little time to recover myself. Oh no! I gotta see this quest line through to the end. I'm invested. It is storming right now, guys. So if we lose power, if the stream ends, you know why. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Yeah, you saw them? Interesting. Have PlayStation reward points to get like $50 worth of funds added to your account. Whoa, how do you get reward points? What? That's crazy. Selch still appears to be wrestling with his thoughts, but perhaps we can help him come to a decision. So I don't mean to press you, but might you have arrived at an answer to my proposal? He probably hasn't. Not exactly, no. There's another matter I've yet to reconcile. Would you mind sharing this matter with us? Well, it goes back to the day that the Eater attacked the village. I was taking my turn as a lookout here at Stonegazer. It's a duty we take very seriously. They say when the tower was originally built, time before the flood, they were worried about dwarves and mountain bandits. But these days... PlayStation Stars? Whoa. I've not heard of this. Is this like new? Or is it just like a case of Beans doesn't internet? About a year or so? Okay. Came that day did not appear as other monstrosities I have seen. From a distance, well, I don't usually buy digital, so that's probably why I haven't been in that field of information. Wanted to be sure before I rang the warning bell, but I waited too long. Many who could have fled died because of my hesitation. How could a man of such faulty judgment ever serve as a mayor? What comfort can I offer those whose loved ones were needlessly slain? None. Not whilst the abomination itself yet roams free to kill again. I mean, we'll hunt it down. Yeah, right? Yeah, I got you. Just realized as well, actually, let me... Just pull up There we go. Why is the timer up? I didn't start that timer. Go away. Oh, yeah, G-Law's got it on Switch. It's pretty fun. I've played a bit of it. It's one of those games like I need to get back to and play more. Yo, why is the timer up? What the fuck? I don't need that right now. Weird. Okay, there we go. That should fixed. 17.5 points, you can get Stellar Blade. Get it! Oh, God, that's another game I need to get. Know nothing of the roads you've walked or the battles you've fought, so I can but echo what Luke said. Our prayers will be for your victory. Okay, yeah, tell me where it's at. For Zella's words, talk of vengeance aside, I do not believe the villagers, either living or dead, hold you responsible for the actions of that monster. You already own it? Well, then gift it to me. Well, sir, you've heard his... Yeah, we already read this one. And yet I cannot fault you for wanting to remain distant. Pray forgive me for pestering you so. Nay, 'tis I who should beg forgiveness, though you've lost as much as anyone. I left you to shoulder the burden of leadership alone. All will be well with... Ugh, I can't... My brain is... Let me take a sip of water. My brain is not processing text. No, give me more. Give me all the things. Come, let us return to the village. As I've said, it's unsafe to linger here for too long. Or for so long, rather. Villa, one last escort back to Ride, if you would. Sure, let's go. And by escort, I mean you guys are gonna walk, and my ass is gonna teleport. Oh, it's more gift. Give me all the things. Beans, I can read. Beans' brain, John Cena. You sure about that? Yeah, my brain was like, what the fuck are these words right now? I had to breathe a minute. And not to mention infinite patience. I hope now that Psylocke has unburdened his mind to that now Psylocke has unburdened his mind to us, his heart will be that tiniest bit lighter. I, for one, feel ready to face another day. After all, I have my friends and neighbors here to help me face it. Ah, there was one last thing. I wanted to show both you and Psylocke. It has to do with the rights traditional industry. If you were interested in taking a look, can do. Hey, nice work, Chris. Nice. Oh, good. I was worried you had enough. Nope. Let's keep going, I guess. Last errand for you then will be to have a word with Psylocke and bring him to the barley fields in front of the village. Be tending the crops until you arrive. All right. Psylocke, hey, can you come with us? 7 movies left? Yeah. Azel, I'm grateful for your understanding and the flowers you brought. My wife would have very much approved of the selection. Now, there was something you wished to discuss with me? Yes, I need you to come to a random field. Maybe it's not random, actually. And Eunice wants me there as well, does she? We best head over to the fields, then. Let's do it. Where is this? Euless? This is what I wanted to show you. The barley crop right here. Yes, we can see that. This was your father's plot, wasn't it? And you've been tending to it in his absence? Every single day. I wanted to see his plans come true. This song is so good. His plans? As he dreamed of restoring things to how the history books said they once were, before the flood ruined everything. Ender lilies? What is that? Our village has long been known as a place of artisans. Even the name Wright is a nod to the craftsmen that once made their homes here. In years gone by, it said a line of talos would stretch down the road, arms bearing lumber. The shipyard would echo with the calls of shipwrights. Right, okay. Hard at work. When the day was done, they would gather here to share an ale in the village. Father, he'd hoped to brew the traditional Wright ale with the barley from this crop, to one day tap a barrel with his family and dear friends and raise a toast to the future. Rocket power grenade. What the fuck? What? Oh. Yes. Will you raise a mug with me when the day comes? Yes, I will. Of course I will. But my dear girl, the land here does not nourish the crops as it once did. I fear it will be some time ere you'll have barley fit for ale you have in mind. In the meantime, will you help me with the rest of Cliff Toll's plans? The rest? He wanted things the way they once were, did he not? Then we must first recover from the tragedy which was visited upon us. There's no simple solution, but I mean to do what I can to lead our community out of this mire of pain and grief. Hey, Luke, let's go! The Souls like Metrovania, says the Steam page. Assuming you're still willing to have me as mayor? Yes, of course, sir. Thank you. Set out to live the rest of my life in denial. I was like, why are you setting out to... I was set to live out the rest of my life in denial, but you and Euless have opened the eyes of this old fool to what needs to be done. And for that, you have my thanks. No problem. Now, I'd best get to work. I have folk to talk to and plans to make. When you're finished here, Euless, I should appreciate your assistance. That was nice. Man, it's good stuff. Euless, thank you again for all you've done. People will right will go on even under the weight of our sorrow. Might not happen this day or the next, but together we'll find ways to make things better, to recapture the prosperity this village once had. I look forward to when you next visit. With any luck, I'll be waiting to put a frothing mug of right brewed ale in your hand. Speaking of ale, I tried a creamsicle IPA for the first time a couple of months back. I don't know if I talked about this. I'm not a beer drinker. I don't drink. If it's not a margarita, pretty much I'm not drinking it. It's just not my thing. But on a whim at a pizza place, Sherlock Holmes Lovecraft bundle is cheaper on PlayStation than Xbox. Okay. It's cheaper. Okay. do you have a preference on buying it on PlayStation, I guess? I can do this next. Anyways, it wasn't bad. It was kind of like not good at first, and then like halfway through it and like a slice of pizza in, it was pretty good. It was all right. I would probably try it again. But yeah, we got our Torgal. Give him the pets. Good boy. Where are we going? Oh, right out to this area. Ah, nice. Gotta save money where you can. Oh, we can fly here. You ever seen a flying wolf, guys? Ever seen a flying wolf? Well, here it is. Look how majestic that is. Oh, let me just look. What the heck, Nightbot? Also Beans. Yeah, me, Beans, you stupid fucking idiot. Yeah, that's me. There. Oh. Ulthon? How are we? What did I tell you? The perfect vantage point, yes? It's here that my masterpiece shall be born. I call it Ulthan's Leagia. Liga? I don't remember how to pronounce all this. So the castle looks even redder than the real thing. Guess I'll start over. There's few towers too many. Guess I'll start over. When are they making a painting? The colors, the proportions, everything's perfect. Masterpiece is ready. I'm going to show it off to everyone in Lida Laran. Tee-hee, my popularity is all but sealed. Alright. Very delicious, yeah? Cool, cool. Head to the thing. Oh, he's right there. I was about to sprint. Or I was about to get on a mount. Hello, Ulthan. Look, I painted a picture of Leagia. Isn't it lovely? Aren't you impressed? Really impressed about something that doesn't move. Much more fun chasing dandelion puffs and playing pranks on mortals. Aw. But I tried so hard! No, look. It doesn't even matter. I think the picture's very nice. Do you have any others?
Gila is ready!
That was loud. Hello, Gila. Howdily doodly.
Do you have me on mute like you always do?
Do you have any others? One of the like perhaps all the sunken houses peering from the water. I think that would be very beautiful. No, I've only painted the picture of Leagia. I thought it was the most beautiful thing, so well, too bad. But if you end up painting a lake, do come and show it to us. No? Oh, okay. Ulthan is okay. Admired, if only a little. Want more admiration, though. I need to paint pictures that other artists want to see. I can't simply paint the things like I like. Ah, the dilemmas of an artist. But again, if there are those who aren't at all interested in paintings, then I can't truly become popular. We'll need to think of something. You know what? I still give the pixie I'll still give that pixie the painting of the lake that they wanted. What was I doing this quest life? I think I was doing ones that we already have the flying, right? So like we don't need any more of the. Oh, look, G-Law. Have you seen this guy yet? Look at him. When you fly, it's different. When you run on the ground, she's chasing a Gisselgreen. But when you fly, it turns into a cake. It's a chonkabo, yeah. When you fly, the little rod thing, the bait turns into a cake instead. So cute. Oh, I guess he has a second rod. Cake is a lie. Yeah, I keep trying to get Gila to play Portal, but she's not too interested. Okay, so we do have the one rod. He pulls out a second when we fly. Okay, that's interesting. Keeps it dynamic. No, you should just tell everybody. That way everybody can get Persona on the cheap. G-Law, should I buy Persona 3 Reload at like $39? Because like I want it. But I have to have permission. Who the fuck is speeding down our road? Like they're shredding their tires on my road outside. Alright, so I guess that's all the cyclists we picked up. Let's go ahead and get back to some of the main story. Nice. That's very good. Right. They're just right outside. Alright, what we got going on, guys? And Philia. What looks like Owl? Chris, are you being a bot today? Oh, I missed your earlier message. Never mind. That's relevant. I thought you were just saying irrelevant things. I was like, are you a robot? I was so confused. So you can play Fortnite all night? You may take a nap and then play Fortnite all night if you'd like. Hopefully I actually have apartments here. Perhaps now we can finally make use of them. Oh. Briange, good to see you. Cities appeareth unchanged from when last I visited. There is the self-same comforting hum of activity in the air. Alfino, I see nothing out of the ordinary. Alize, can we get some voice dialogue, please? Storm's coming to make you sleepy. It's kind of making me sleepy too. What happens when you wake up early and you know?
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Hey!
Yes. Yulmore was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
Nav's been beating you up. How's he been beating you up? This guy.
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
Fucking God.
And you are...
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history,
Working on
one
it.
would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire.
Solus
and
Sos
under
Galvus.
various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations.
The
As
bottle
for
was
my
full
true identity,
at the start of the day. I need to be drinking more, to be honest. Hello!
I am Emet-Selch, Asian.
He's got my name, guys. It's Emet-Selch.
I mean, it's not I don't have the name Selk in there, but like, Emet-Selch. Okay. We getting the Asians to come back?
Gaius spoke of you. A native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrel. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle?
No. I mean, yes.
Oh, it is truly, deeply infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
Little. God, is he creepy?
Following the flood, the First had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink.
Okay.
And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining. Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all. Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters!
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased.
Wait, isn't Urianger here with us?
Might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
Happy to let me go, are you?
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habre did. And we all know how well that ended for him. And so, while it is liable to be
La Habre was
I
the
have
one who
settled on
possessed
a different
Thancred, right?
approach. Cooperation.
I don't think that's a good
I will
idea.
raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Well, because I'm going to spend that much money. That's crazy.
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content. But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the source.
Hey,
To
Roos.
determine if our goals are truly...
Yeah, dude, like, some shit's happening now.
So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright. If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
Go take a nap, Bruce.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian Slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured we shall meet again soon.
A very serious scene, guys. Very serious moment. Very serious character. Okay. Alright. Okay. Operation. He can't be serious, can he? We've certainly been given much to ponder. The first things first, we should report to the Exarch. You can run along, Zella. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. A lot of your recent exertions, I'd say you've earned a rest. Go on, take yourself off to bed. We'll see you later, refreshed and ready for more. Okay, alright. Let's do it. Yeah, can your job do that? I think so. How dare you? let's head to the bedroom. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, what is this? Sandwich basket. Food. Why is this sad? Hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray take your rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it?
You could have saved $4.
And
Damn.
with that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know? You probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed. Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like what was...
Oh.
A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emet-Selch we should be concerned about. When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
What?
Desperate as we were.
Are they on the moon?
We heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making. They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emet-Selch had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
Tell me about Seto. Oh.
What? What about Seto? What is there to say? All right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak.
Oop.
What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
I mean, I do have a chocobo.
Sucks to suck, doesn't it?
Good morning. Did I eat the sandwiches? Real politique. Alright. Well, thanks for the sandwiches. Party soon divided. Ooh, blue spirit headgear copper. What's got you in a cheery mood? Looks like any commands are presently gathered in the ocular. Yes, they convene with them at your earliest convenience. Okay, where's the ocular again? We go to the docile gate, right? How is Shadowbringing? Pretty good. I'm liking the story so far. As always, 14 never misses with the music. I'm rocking the Clive gear still because I like the way it looks on my Mikote. With the spear. It's going good. Going good. Yeah, do they not anymore? Say the word, or they escort you to the ocular. Sure, let's head that way. Speaking of, I need to get back to some of that longer content in 16. The Cairo skate. I need to do some of those. I've been playing so many different games lately, though. Like, I usually don't rotate games very well, but I've been doing that lately. I usually like play the one thing for 3 weeks and then switch, but I've been playing different things. Yeah, that is frustrating.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Who's our guest? Oh, Emet-Selch's still here.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
I didn't know it was going to be the next day, though.
Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe. Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
Yeah, and he was played by their schemes as well, so...
I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters, put each and every Light Warden to the sword, prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think this is a good idea.
And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy.
Mila, what you growling at, homie?
For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
Okay.
What was that all about?
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
Yeah. I don't know, but if he crosses us, I'll make him wish he hadn't.
I'm sure you will. But consider for a moment. If he meant simply to lead us astray, He could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did.
Mm-hmm.
It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
I don't know, man.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters.
Yeah.
I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Ilmeg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Amarang, and Raktika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown.
3 more major
This
bosses.
is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
Makes sense.
I'll take Amarang in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Yulmore that may prove useful.
Yup.
Then I would ask that you journey to
God,
Raktika.
Alfino and Alice's new outfits look so
There
good.
you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Wait, did Alice's outfit update for Shadowbringers? I know Alice's, or Alfino's did. I can't remember that. It did, yeah, they did. I'm pretty sure.
She left for the forest.
I think they both did.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me. You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
Twould be no trouble.
My thanks.
Rayon J's a
While
homie.
you are all out in the field, I shall be
I
here
love that
attending to
man.
business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
Milo, what you doing?
What's that?
A missive from Lord Vorthry. He invites me to join him in Yulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lida Luran.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take. Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Yulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
Alright. Probably met Y'shtola. Thinker told me so much about her. Yeah, Y'shtola! There are no strangers to Raktika. This is perhaps the first time we bothered entering through the proverbial front door. Yeah. So many ruins scattered through Amarang. Honestly, I'm not sure where to start. That's a great deal of my time in Calusia was spent befriending the people. That is not to say I have not thought of our primary goal. Once I have escorted the Exarch to Yulmore, you can be certain I will do all I can to discern the whereabouts of any warden that may be hiding in Calusia. Okay. There's a church, or rather the ruins of a church at Fort Job. Fort Job? Might I ask you go there before seeking out Y'shtola? Is a place where the people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen to disuse. Yet within that hall there remains a tablet whose writings, I believe, may prove of use to Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion. Sure. A most considered proposal. Very well. Ere we depart to Raktia, we shall journey to Fort Job, that we might secure this relic. Sure. I guess we'll go there. We've already been there. Goodbye. What? Jay. Okay. The ruins will find the Church of the First Light, and within that hallowed hall, the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence, my friend. Let's be quick. Oh, I need to. Oh no, guys. Eat this bread. Hey, so I already have a Sahagin card. How do I? If you can't sell it on the market, can you sell it to like an NPC? Otherwise, do I just discard extra cards? Because like, it's already, you can't have two of them, and I already have. We can end NPC at the saucer. Okay. Let me do that actually, because like I already have one. I have no use for a second one. Yeah, I'd rather get something out of it, but I feel you. I don't often get cards, so like I've had this extra Sahagin for like a hot minute. Is it gonna be at Card Square, I guess, I assume? Probably. Get so many. Yeah, you do a lot more of the content. Is it? Who is it by chance? Trader? Ah, selling cards for MGP. There you go. Nice. Wait, I can buy cards? Oh yeah, I was saving up for this Clive card. The checkmark means you have it, right? Yeah. We cannot carry any more of this untradeable item, and this means insufficient MVP. Okay, so yeah, I need 50,000 more, and I can get that Clive Rossfield card. And then I want to get. Why is Cloud so expensive? I mean, I guess he's like the popular character. Wait, you can buy packs? 1 of 15 low rarity triple triad cards.
Chat, do we like open a pack? Should we open a pack? Booster packs? Guys, what do we get? The bronze, silver, gold, mithril, or imperial? I'm only doing the one.
Imperial? Bang them against the wall. Okay. Let's see what we got. Magitech gunship. I already have this.
I'm sad.
It's okay. It's the risk we take. All right, let's get back to it. Okay. I can kind of get behind it. What if we dye it black, though? What if we dye it? How do I don't remember how to. Is it under action? I don't remember how to do any of this. Square on the item. Oh, yeah. Oh, duh. We don't have any dye, do we? We don't have any dye. But honestly, that might be the color. That might be the go-to. Yeah, I don't have any dye. Okay. It's fine for now. We'll leave it. I think it looks kind of cool. We could probably just, you know, turn the helm off again if we really hate it, but the silhouette's kind of cool, isn't it? It's kind of cool in a way. Wait, can we put the visor up? How do I? What? Oh, it's a tombstone. He's scrawling a tombstone. What the fuck? That's so funny, but it's a tombstone. That's. Oh, here it is, visor. All right, you know what time it is, chat. You know what time it is. You know what time it is, chat. It's beans in time. It's beans in time. Wait, what the fuck? Why are you doing this? How do I... Guys, I don't remember how to do any buttons. There we go. There we go. Guys, it's beans in time. Visor sock rocket time. Alright. Let's do another one. It's almost 9. I want to keep going. Not quite ready for the speed runs. The height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites serve not as man's final bastion, but as a testament to its ingenuity and architectural prowess. The Church of the First Light was responsible for many such marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood with its inexorable tides would drown everyone, and did all but put an end to the religion as a whole. The creatures which then did rise from the fulgent deluge were seen as an agent of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both. Whence came the name of Sin Eater. The people were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet where there is light, there hath ever been shade, and 'twas in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of these worshippers of shadow did then migrate to the Raktia Great Wood. That is a tale for another time. Now, for now, let us find what remaineth of the chapel here. Okay. I like to backflip on my way to places, you know, just doing dragoon shit. Thancred. Yeah, but how's it tell this place? You would think the remnants of the church would be more conspicuous. I mean, is it underground? Yeah, da-na-da-na-da-na-da-da. The warrior of darkness. Fucking that song gets my freaking rocks hard every time, dude. I will say I liked Stormblood opening. I didn't think Heavensward opening could have been beat, but Shadowbringers did it. Shadowbringer did it, dude. Is it down? Oh, hey, is this it? It's unusual, but mayhap the hall was built below ground? Possibly. Shadowbringers done did it, dude. Church of the First Light.
Roos, you'll understand this problem. I've been playing so much Elden Ring, like 8 hours a day. Like 8 fucking hours of it a day. So I keep my item quick selects, right? Triangle, when you hold triangle. I keep the lantern on triangle right, and I keep torrent on triangle down. Twice since playing this today, I've tried to triangle down to get my a mount to come out, and I just almost pressed triangle right walking into this really dark place. My brain is fried by Elden Ring. You do that all the time. Every time it's the same thing when I was binging Sekiro and like would switch over to Yakuza for stream. I would be holding circle to run, and you hold X in Kiwami to run, and it's gamer brain. I hate it. Was $55 worth of points in your PlayStation wallet? Nice. Very, very nice. I will say I'm having a great time. I found some spots via the internet because I don't like to struggle. And I am a level 116 katana wielding fool. And I'm about to clear out Caelid. I'm about to go through Caelid and just murder everything. Oh, I didn't mean to have auto advance. Left of the churches I've seen until now have always been born of the scars of decades of disuse. Its subterranean construction hath done much to protect the hall from the ravages of time. Yet the reason for its remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. As faith in the light did wane, so rose reverence for the dark. Is it a church of the dark now? So its followers did want for a place of worship. To be plain, the standards which do adorn these walls do not belong not to those who built them, but to the worshippers of the dark, the knights blessed. Oh man. Yo, does Thancred's outfit glow? Has he got like a glowing strip down the chest? Whoa. Who subsequently migrated to Raktia? Yes? Yeah. So they left and people came in, and 'twas beneath the shaded boughs of the Raktia Greatwood. Raktika Greatwood sounds so fucking cool. Like, when you name something the Greatwood, it just sounds cool. Go get you some foods, dude. I had Rising Crust buffalo chicken pizza tonight. It was good. Oh, Ventus, you were right. That sauce goes good on pizza. It was pretty good. Yes, I put spicy sauce on spicy pizza. I'm crazy. Often many times did Yulmore make spurious overtures of friendship unto them, but they are no fools. The Exarch knoweth full well that Ishtola in her seclusion doth labor to learn all she may of the blessed of the end their past. 'Tis why he sent us here, I see now. Told you? Yeah, it's pretty good. And it's like, it's really good. It's not like barbecue sauce where like it comes out like almost like ketchup, like a paste. It is like very much a liquid, so you can really like douse it on there, you know? It's not like a straight liquid, but it's like thin enough that you can just like really get it on whatever you're putting on, like nachos or pizza. It's pretty good. Tale which he spoke, no doubt, provide the glimpse into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend. Well, then we'd better hurry up and find it. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, some of his gear does glow, I just noticed. Yeah, I'm gonna get another bottle, but they're like $7 a piece. And they have no preservatives in them. I don't know what a cold fill is, but it says they're cold filled.
So I'm assuming that just means all the ingredients are not heated or cooked. They're just taken from their parts and mixed cold in a small batch. I think that's what it is. But like it says, there's no. It's so that they don't have to use preservatives, right? When you heat stuff up, you mess with stuff in foods, and you know, depending on what's what, you can make it spoil or whatever. So I assume that's it. But like, I'm worried if I buy a second bottle, it'll go bad. So I'm a little concerned about how long it'll last. Change the tablet. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the area. Fucking hate this shit. Pays over-the-counter meds and certain types of groceries. The sauce is covered with the card. No fucking way. Damn, son. Yet this would, I presume, have been the blessed place of the font of seeing used to practice the faith. Would they have set the tablet? Tancred. Dude, his outfit looks cool in the dark. Tell me what this infernal tablet even looks like. See from my hand from my face. If only a torch were a little closer. Wait. Right there under the cubby. It's so dark. Who the fuck thought this was a good idea? You've located the time-worn tablet. Yo, when does the Astrobot game come out? I just remembered that that's a thing. I was feeling the triggers click in my hands, and I was like, wait a minute, that reminds me. Within the altar thou sayest? Yep, it's right here. Is that this year or is that next year? Astrobot? Is that the name of the PlayStation robot? I think it is. Not escapeth thine eye, 'twould seem. This is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious, these engravings predate the Knights Blessed. If I'm not mistaken, they are writ in the script of the ancient empire of Ronka. Ronka ruins! Sorry, my FF5 brain just got real tickled. Whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now called Are we getting a Ronka ruins dungeon? That'd be exciting. So be no small matter to decipher them. Fine gift for our seeker of truth. 'Tis plain the Exarch understandeth Y'shtola only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for a journey into the woods. You might eat good. Bro, I'm about to devour side content. Into the dark. Alright, let's leave. Ere we depart, there's a custom of the Knights Blessed which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent and everything it touches befouled. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. To speak plain is their belief that the blessed that one's own name must ne'er be uttered in the light of the everlasting day. Yet this commandment precludeth not the use of another's. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases masters their disciples. Okay, so it is that Y'shtola hath taken the name Master Matoya. Wasn't Matoya her master, right? Wasn't Matoya the person who taught Y'shtola magic, right? That's where we met Kryl and stuff too, right? Oh, I just realized there's gonna be a Best By date. Frog Cave Lady, yep. That means let us speak the guard who keepeth vigil at Greatwood's borders. Alright. The Greatwood. Let's do it. What time is it, guys? Oh, okay, we got time. I think we're gonna go maybe until 9:30. Or maybe if this is a new area, I might call it here. That way we can pick it up fresh. Where? Oh, we can fly. I can fly. Amphilia. You know, I have no reason to, but I can't help feeling nervous about meeting Y'shtola. It'll be good to see Y'shtola again. It will be. That in the opening where she's like, until our friend returns, I will hold the line. Like, 10 out of 10 dialogue. Y'shtola badass. Well met, traveler. What brings you here? Right, oh, yes, of course. Right this way. Thank you.
No matter how far he goes, man.
Is this the Lahi song that I've seen memed?
The untold stories.
I watched I watched what's his face play it on a whatchamacallit, the thing that looks like a face, and you squeeze it and you press the.
So he braves the forest.
What is that thing called?
In search of mystery and wonder. Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
Soken. Automaton, yeah. Yeah. Raktika Greatwood. Memes aside, this is kind of a vibe.
Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Okay. I was slapping the... Sorry, I was hyped. This motherfucker's gonna really follow us around.
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule. Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon
Right, because he's possessing the body of the first Garlean Emperor, right?
Virgin territories.
Right, isn't he?
Subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
Uh-oh, Maverick thinks someone's here because I was beating on the desk. Maverick, it's just me, I promise.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadow?
Maverick! Hey.
Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
Hush. He's a crazy boy.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not. I am an observer, nothing more. Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
Yeah, dude, keep your mouth shut. Very well. I will humor this once. You may consider my latest act of good faith. Come then. What do you wish to know? Why choose the form here? This form here in the first? Yeah, what's up with this? Well, what a curious question. Mortal flesh is but a vessel into which we Esseans pour the elixir of our souls, molding it as it fits the occasion, or not, if we so choose. Be it for a year or millennium, I prefer to retain the same form until my duty is done. So, after arriving here in the first, I fashioned some hapless body into the man you see before you. Though, as your friend over there can attest, there are those of us who forego such alterations. He was ever the rash one, La Habrea, jumping from vessel to vessel, never heeding the toll it took on him. Oh, so it takes a lot of energy for them to take over a body? but they can change the form. They just need something to manifest in first. La Brea didn't with Thancred. Okay, this person's doing the quest alongside me. We've been in the same place a couple of times. Francesca Osterman. Interesting. It's such a... Okay. I realize now, kind of retroactively, in a way, a particular character in my home D&D campaign is kind of based on the Ascians. But, like, I'm realizing that he's very much... I didn't know this character's personality before today, basically. Apart from the one other scene. So I didn't know this, but, like... His name is Amaz. And he's very much Emet-Selch, I'm now realizing. Like, so far, they feel similar to me. So it's wild that, like, this is an archetype, a persona, if you will, of a person that already existed in my head and is now being portrayed as this antagonist here. So, like, it's really... I mean, it's not like an unoriginal... It's not like a completely original character type, so I guess there's that. But it's just really interesting that those two things line up, you know? Like, here's another thing, since we're on the subject of D&D. I'm currently watching their third campaign right now for Critical Role. And I'm realizing, having thought I've come up with, like, pretty fresh ideas, a lot of what I'm doing in my home campaign is actually lining up. I didn't even, this first time watching it, is lining up with events in Critical Role's Campaign 3, like concept-wise. And I'm like, is there just a vibe and maybe I'm riffing off of that? Like, I don't know. It's really weird. It's really interesting how that can happen. Good ideas are good. I mean, you're not wrong, you know? It's just a very interesting thing to happen when you're like, you know, writing a story for your friends, you know, and you're like, oh, let me just take these inspirations from games I like. But, like, the fact that the overall, some of the overall major concepts are lining up is like, I don't know. It feels like I'm copying them, even though I was doing it before I knew they were doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm still behind. So I don't know, man. It's like nerdy vibes. It's good stuff. Back to your regularly scheduled content. If he ever opened his mouth again, it would be too soon. Okay, well. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you again. This song is good! Why are all the songs in Shadowbringers so fucking good? This planar asking counterpart meaneth to follow wheresoever we lead. Were it otherwise, he would not suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. Verily, I knew that word. Verily, it pervadeth every corner, and so long as the light one remaineth, the seniors shall be free to prey upon these lands without surcease. What is surcease? Oranji's always teaching me new words. He's unhinged. He's really good at composing music. Cessation. Okay, it's to bring or come. I figured that's what it meant, but Oranji is always teaching me new words. If naught is done, 'tis but a matter of time before the blessed succumb. 2 years past, a swarm of sinners did lay waste unto their largest settlement, killing a great many of their priests in doing so. Though some few did survive, they knew not how to go on. Wayward souls in want of a guiding hand. For mercy, Ishtola hath provided that which they sorely needed. Oh, away. So good. Hey, dude, I cry every time I hear Away. It makes me feel in my tear holes. Okay, it's such a good song. It's pretty fucking good. Yeah, you're right. Since endeavored to restore their home, and thither shall we bend our steps to Fort Gone. Gone is the name of the fucking town, isn't it? It fucking is! We're getting Ronka, right? Ronka Ruins? That's the name of the town in 5. The ruined town. Oh. Oh. Oh, sorry, I'm just very excited. Oh. Okay, this is new area. Who dis? Let's, Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I said I would stop. But, like... Oop, that goes back. Dude, play 5. It's so good. It's so fucking good. It's like... It is, in my opinion, the perfect job system in a way. Like... I don't know, I'd tie it with maybe 3. It's just so good that you can, like... I would recommend the GBA version, personally, because you have the most content out of it. As with any of the GBA ports of older Final Fantasy games, people really complain that they don't like the soundtrack, because like the GBA sounds are different than the SNES sounds, but I would recommend 5 if you want content, because obviously there's like more jobs and the translation is really good. I really like the translation in 5 on GBA, and there's like extra dungeon, extra bosses. That's the version I grew up playing. But if you want like the original experience, the SNES version's pretty good too. So I'd say emulate SNES or GBA, and preferably GBA if you want all the content. Although I guess Pixel Remaster would be the better way to go if you want to play the original, because like it's, you know, some quality of life stuff in there. Like I was thinking about, I keep stopping like because I want to talk about this. I was thinking about the other day, like, what do I want out of, as a fan, for Final Fantasy XVII? I know we've got part 3 of the Final Fantasy VII re-trilogy. I'm hearing people call it the re-trilogy, and I like that. We still have that, so we're a ways off still. But like, I was thinking about, like, what do I want out of Final Fantasy XVII? Like, what have we done with, like, you know, because 13 was quite a while ago. 15 had problems, still love it. 16 pretty good, but again, like, where do we go from here, right? Do we dive back into the more sci-fi aspects, or do we go hard on more of the crystal fantasy stuff? I honestly want the latter, just because I like the vibe, but I'd be okay with either. But I think mechanically, looking at Expedition 33, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, of like how they made these characters that are more realistic looking, right? You know, more proportional, not so anime, still stylized, and like kept the like aesthetic of, you know, colors and crystals, a brighter 16. So like let's look at 16, brighten up the color palette, and then make it turn-based, but make it interactive turn-based, right? Make it pull stuff from like what Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is doing, right? It's sort of Persona, it's sort of Final Fantasy, it's sort of Paper Mario, right? Where you've got like interactivity when you go to attack. It's not just attack, it's attack and then there's a button prompt to get like a boosted attack. You know, when when one of the characters in the trailer points a gun, you actually aim and can like hit a weaker spot and deal more damage. Like that level of interactivity, but also still being a turn-based game is a nice hybrid. And I know a lot of people are like, they should just do more with the 7 re-trilogy style of gameplay, where it's like an action sort of game, but has the ATB mechanics. And I like it. But I feel like it will sell well to go back to a turn-based game. But also like, there's also this thing I keep talking about where I think they should, what I would personally enjoy is that they have 2 teams, right? They have 2 teams. One team makes more modern Final Fantasy, right? Where they push the boundaries. They do a shooter, they do an action RPG, they do a Souls-like, you know, they do things like that. And then you have your classic team that is like the turn-based experts, right?
and then you just stagger those releases. You know, Final Fantasy XVII is the turn-based one, and then they're like, hey, we're also working on Final Fantasy XVIII, and it's a Souls-like. People are gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna play that one, but then as a fan, you know that even though Final Fantasy 17 or 18 isn't your thing, 19 will be. Or like you just alternate in such a way that it's like Yakuza and Yagami ass dev style. Like, yeah, it's like you can get like both the best of both worlds and you just stagger those. You know what I mean? And then it's not, it would be less of a problem then, because then it's like if you have two different teams working on these things, like they could come out every other year pretty much. And then, you know, sure, you got people like, oh, I didn't like 17, I didn't buy it, whatever, but you've got something to look forward to, I think. And I think Final Fantasy in general, just kind of breaking the mold every time is what needs to happen. But like there's also like good things that come out of every Final Fantasy game, you know? And I just, to circle back around to my original point of this rant, what I want personally out of 17 is a sort of, from what we've seen in the trailers, a Clair Obscura Expedition 33 style RPG where it's turn-based. They could probably go with like a Crystal Chronicles like anime aspect, like maybe lighter colors and stuff, or they could go with something a little more realistic. Visually, I don't really care, but mechanically, I would want a turn-based RPG with interactivity, a la Clair Obscura, Persona, you know, Super Mario or Paper Mario, whatever, right? That way it's like not just click the button to win or click the button to mash through fights. But I'd also would want things like the job systems to come back, right? And it doesn't even have to be major outfit that changes. You could have the character wear a single outfit the whole game, but their weapon and maybe a headpiece changes to show that they've changed jobs. That would be an easy enough signifier to like make and like stylize it or something. But like a job system to make it like incredibly customizable, that's what I'm yearning for out of all the things that I miss about old Final Fantasy. Anyways, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I clicked the button, Thancred. Can see your TED. Talked. Nice. Oh, this is sad. And this looks about right. Oh, no, this isn't it, right?
I see little sign of recent activity, nor hath any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Hello.
Now, surround them!
The Blessed. Worshippers of Darkness. Uh-oh. We got jumped, guys. Hey, Erky.
These Senators, they're not like the others.
We're not Senators.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
How is it they can speak?
It's a Sin Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
Kupo?
That will seem a lot less amusing when we are forced to kill them.
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring
it was thundering pretty bad here too for a bit.
And so I retire to the shade. Good luck.
Dude, if you bamf out now.
There! Did you see that one disappear?
He's just made it worse.
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Thancred saying he preferred La Habrea.
Enough. Runard, report.
A girl?
Master Matoya!
Let's go! Hell fucking yeah, dude. That's great.
We apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are Sin Eaters?
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin Eaters, then what?
'Tis passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not? Mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether. Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Oh yeah, time's passed weird, hasn't it?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as
she
thou
was
must that we come in
wasn't she a white mage before?
Prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms.
Wasn't she? She was like, her job was a white mage, wasn't it? So she's a black mage now, right? That's so fucking cool. Right? She's a black mage, right? Am I reading this right? Am I getting the vibe? That's what I'm seeing. Conjurer specifically before? Right, so she didn't really have a job, no job stone? Okay.
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not. There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
She's still blind, right? She has to use ether to see, right? So like, she's only seeing the two light wardens because we absorbed them, didn't we? Didn't we like devour the light basically? Ether Daredevil, she's so fucking cool. So she only sees immense light coming from us. We're bursting at the seams.
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. Though he is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but two Light Wardens have already perished by his most puissant hand.
Dude. Yeah.
It cannot be.
Yo. Search your feelings, you know it to be true. Nice to see you too, Master Matoya.
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons. Forgive
yeah, I
us
bet.
This hostile welcome.
Yo, that staff looks super
I would give
cool.
you a proper introduction to Raktika and its people.
I really love how Shadowbringers has taken the concept of light and dark and shifted it from good and evil to forces of power, basically, right? A balance of power. You know, like too much light's a bad thing, too much darkness is a bad thing. So they're like, it's so cool. You know, you downloaded Yakuza 1 and 2 for PS2? Oh, cool, cool. Alright, Y'shtola. Been busy since arriving in the First, I gather, but I would hear the tale of your travails in a more suitable surroundings. With Fort Gon yet to be rebuilt, the Knights Blessed have made their home in the settlement to the northeast. I'll await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate and you will find me soon enough. Okay.
So I think we're gonna go, if it'll let us, and I don't know, I keep sprinting. We're gonna go ahead and Lahi. Dark Chocobo in the Dark Forest. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead and get to the Aetheryte, and I think we're gonna call it there. I'm about to 10 hours this song, dude. Fuck. I thought the place where we met Alice had a really great track, but like memes aside, I think it's just a great vibe. It's very adventurous, foresty, it's majestic, like play this at my funeral, okay? Yeah, Amarang, I think, yeah. Because she knows the place well. Yeah, it's Amarang. It's so good. Worry much like the 12s would. This forest has a way of dealing with those who stray too far off the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you the home of the Knights Blessed. Knights Blessed is such a cool name. I'm stealing it as a faction for my D&D game. Like Knights Blessed. Because like you'll think, oh, like knight, like a soldier or whatever. And then it's like, no, the Knights Blessed, as in darkness. And here, so swiftly would surely have required no small amount of ingenuity. A most impressive feat. Wouldst thou not agree? Finally, a place to rest. Have you seen such a tree? To think these are only the roots. Oh, I didn't really look up. I've been playing games where like, how do I do that? Sorry, not trying to peek. How do you do the thing? Oh, there we go, R3. I've been playing games where you can't really look up this high. Damn, big trees. Look at that plaza. I really gotta start working on that Aetheryte project I wanted to make. Could you guys imagine this as like a BRB or a starting soon screen, right? I have like a purple crystal, and it's like summoning beans. That's my idea, is like a BRB screen or like a starting soon screen of like an Aetheryte plaza, but like a purple and white crystal. I just want to build my own custom Aetheryte plaza. That's what I'm getting at. All right, we'll finish the quest, and then attune, and then call it.
Slitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements.
Yo, Shadowbringers got a lot more voiced content.
They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself. It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood.
Veiled in darkness? Okay.
I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are a simple people.
It's fine. I've got snacks. Ferret
now,
time?
All right. Travels away from prying ears. Come.
I will get a ferret. We'll let this finish, and we'll go get a ferret. The dogs are gonna lose their mind, Ventus. Why would you do this? I didn't think it would get into a long scene, so...
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika.
Yes.
In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka.
Yeah.
A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya. Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
Could be.
As for the tablet,
Yes, did you like it?
I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me. Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
I love Orange's voice so much.
Thank you, Urianger. I may
He needs
well
more
take you up
scenes,
on that
okay?
offer.
I understand
While
that
set to
writing for
work,
him's got to be
might I
hard,
suggest
but
you
like,
take a tour of the city.
I need more.
Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
I must say, Stola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd. But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
It's getting spicy here all of a sudden.
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, this is...
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will.
I get it, though. She's always,
And
like,
whether
really
you will,
pragmatic
more
about things, so,
importantly.
like...
As difficult as your circumstances may be,
You know?
they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
Man. And it's even rough from our perspective, too, because, like, a lot more times passed here in the first. Boko's sprite is hilarious. Boko's kind of great. Alright, we're not going to start that quest yet. We're going to go out here and attune to this plaza. This is kind of a cozy place. Yeah, he goes,
Yeah. Oh, are you starting that tonight? No way. Alrighty, we have found Slitherbow. Does it... How does it sort the, Oh, no, Brent, it's just here. Damn. It's gonna be a big list, unless they start sorting it out, I guess. Oh, no, I gotcha. I gotcha. That makes sense. Okay, so in that case, we're going to call it here for Final Fantasy XIV. Some good progress. We're going to take a small break while I grab some drinks. We do have some ferret time before we get into anything run related. So grab you a snack. We should be back in about 5 minutes. And if I can handle 2 ferrets, we will have them both here. So see you in a bit. Hang tight.